everybody? It's Rethink Reality here. I'm Ryan. He's Matt. I almost just said I'm Matt. He's Ryan. That would have been weird. But all right, we're gonna get into this bad boy. Essentially, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try something new. We're gonna list top threes in different subjects. So, for example, me and Matt are gonna debate our top three. I don't know, cars or whatever, or top
Yeah.
three songs right now, or top three. For example, one we're gonna do right now is quarterbacks in the NFL. So we're
Ooh.
going to do that, and we're going to have 5 different categories, and it's going to be best of 5. And what we're going to
Yes.
call this segment is threes and fees. Okay.
Ooh.
What happens is
Wait, hold on. Say that again for the viewers to hear.
threes and fees. Like you got to pay.
Threes and fees. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds
So-
like some money or something, maybe.
Yeah, it could be money, it could be some sort of punishment, but essentially,
Okay.
me and Matt are going to have to decide, and we're going to have to decide. It can't be it's tie or anything. Whoever has the better list at the end of that genre or section or whatever, it's going to get 1 point, and the best of
Okay.
5 wins. And we're going to have some sort of punishment. It might be a raw egg, it might be Venmo, the other one like $15, something small. I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
choose at the very end. But we have to agree, and we can debate for however long we want on what we think who's right, whose list is better. But we're going to have to decide who is better at the end of the day, and that person gets a point. Best of 5 wins. So with that, we'll get right into it. And Matt, I understand you have some topics for us. You wanna create some lists.
Well, you said the QBs is what we're going to start off
Want
with.
to start
so
off with that? Okay.
We can roll with the
Now, who
QBs
gets-
now.
You can't
it
overlap.
QB?
That's one rule. You
Yeah.
can't
wait,
overlap.
Okay. So are we going to do like? Is it going to be like you pick, I pick? Then is it like that, or I just give a 3 and then you
Ooh.
give a 3?
Should we be able to overlap? Like you can choose the same list, just might be the same 2 players, and the last one might be different.
I say let's do a trial run of that, and we'll see how it goes. And then if it doesn't, like if it overlaps, then we can do that. Now, does it have to be current players, or it can be any player?
I was gonna say current.
Okay.
Actually, no, we'll do any player for some more variation. Any player
Okay.
all time who's played in the NFL, you can
Okay.
choose. Okay. All
More
right.
chances.
Sanchez. Jacoby Brissett. All right. Now we're gonna flip a coin to see who goes, or how should we decide who goes first? I'm just gonna do. Well, I'm gonna do a random number generator.
Rock, paper, scissors.
You want to do rock paper scissors? All right. No worries.
Fucking running. You know how this page works, baby. We decide everything on rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah,
All right,
best of
you
one.
ready to go?
Best of one.
All right, best of one?
Yeah.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Whoa. You were way too off. Way too off. There's a lag. All right. Look, go like 1, 2, 3, like that pace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normal. You're the one who's
All right.
going.
Yeah,
Page.
you're going low.
Because I was mimicking you, bro.
All right, let's go.
You ready?
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Shoot.
All right, go again. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, son of a bitch, we're thinking alike. Damn it. Are you going to pick what I think next?
Let's do it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh! Yes.
Well, I guess it
So-
doesn't matter because we can choose the same list. That was fucking pointless.
Yes. So, well, I get the power to pick if I want to go first or you go first. I think I'm going to make
Well, no.
you.
Well, I'm saying it doesn't matter because if we can choose the same people, like we're doing overlapping.
Yeah, that's true.
you can
But
also-
I'm going to make you go first. I'm going to make you go first because I want to see what you pick so I can counter.
Let me get. I'm not looking up like an all-time list of QBs. I just
Oh,
want.
what are you doing now? No. This is off
Oh,
the
it's off
dome
the
right
dome?
now.
All right.
Yeah,
it's off
come
the
on
dome.
now. Come on, bro.
I'll be.
All right, and it has to be. It doesn't have to be in any order. It's just anyone. Like top 3. It doesn't have to be any order.
All right. No order.
No order.
Okay. I think I have to go Joe Montana, bro.
Okay, that's one.
Am I saying all 3?
Yeah. I'd assume so. Well, hold on.
Okay. I can say
Yeah,
all 3.
I'd assume so. Yeah.
All right. Let me make this clippable. All right.
Okay.
Let me get my list. Joe Montana. Oh, geez. Who's another? Oh my god. That's so good.
The viewers need to hear, son. Come on.
All right. I got it.
All
All right. My top 3 QB. Fuck.
What the hell? Did you say Kobe? What the hell? You sound like me, dude.
All right, here
What
we go.
the hell, you nut?
My top three QB list in no particular order is Tom Brady,
Okay.
Joe Montana,
Yep.
and John Elway. That is my top three.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
I will give some reasoning as to behind that.
Okay.
I know for a lot of the older folk watching, they're going to be happy with me saying Joe Montana and John Elway. Now, for you newer folk who maybe are born in the 2000s, don't know who Joe Montana was and John Elway, they basically ran the league back in the 80s. I can't pull up any stats off the dome, but they are basically the Tom Brady and who's the best QB in the league right now? Like fucking Pat Mahomes back in the 80s.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong with those three. I mean, Brady, no question, he has like 7 rings. Played till fucking what does he have? The most passing yards of all time, most touchdowns of all time, as
Yeah.
like some crazy stats. So I feel like Tom Brady has to be in your top three. As far as the others, it's kind of up for debate. Like you could have chosen Peyton Manning or fuck, I don't know,
Yeah.
or Roger Staubach or Steve Young or somebody. But those are my top three: Joe Montana, John Elway, and Tom Brady. Now we're gonna put those up against Matt's top three, and then if his is better, he gets the point.
Yes,
but
sir.
we're gonna have to debate and see.
I think I got this wrapped up, dog.
Oh yeah.
I think I got this wrapped up. So, my top 3 QBs of all time is Joe Montana, Tom Brady, but my alternate is Patrick Mahomes. Come on now. He is so
No.
much better. Yes.
Wrapped up.
How is it not? He's got way more rings, and he's thrown how many passing yards, bro? Look at what he's done right
You can't
currently.
say that. You can't say that because he's been in the league for 4 years, 5 years.
Okay, but look at all that he's done. He's
won-
already better than John Elway, bro.
He's
Easy.
won like 2 Super Bowls.
Huh?
He's not better. He's not. He's only won 2 Super Bowls.
Okay.
Let me
So
see
look up how many did John Elway won?
Rings. He has 3 Super Bowl rings.
Okay. He has 3 Super Bowl rings. How long was his career?
Wait, no, sorry. He has 2 and 1 as an executive. That's my fault. He
Okay.
played for the Broncos in 83 to 98.
Okay, 83 to 98. How many years is that? That's 15, right?
He was round 1, pick 1.
Okay. But how many years has he played? 15, right?
80, yeah, 15.
So Patrick Mahomes has played for 4 or 5 years. He already has 2 Super Bowl rings. And how long did it take John Elway to do this? Also, hold on. We're not playing 80s football. We're playing 20 or 2000s plus football. I mean, I guess for Patrick Mahomes it's 2020 plus. Like when was it? Like 26-17 or something like that when he got drafted?
Like 2017, 2018, somewhere in
Yeah,
there.
the competition is stout nowadays. Boys were not built back like how they were, and they weren't moving stuff around, and defenses weren't the same as back then. Back then, it was like power football. Now, the stuff that Patrick Mahomes is doing on a daily basis is incredible. He has revolutionized the QB position. Did John Elway revolutionize the QB position,
I mean,
or
the
did
argument can
he?
be made that Pat Mahomes is the Steph Curry of football. Basically, Steph Curry made the 3 ball.
Yeah,
Like all anybody shoots, and Patrick Mahomes is like all he does is roll out and throw bombs. But I just don't think there's enough sample size, and I would stand by that argument. That's why a lot of people say MJ is better than LeBron because LeBron hasn't finished out his career yet. And I'm obviously the rings is a big factor, but it depends on how you look at how you're going to judge somebody. I just don't think you can get an accurate assessment of Mahomes only being in the league for 5 years. I'm sorry. I will stand by that.
Okay, so you're saying this. You're saying if it took me 15 years to win 3 championships, and I already won 3 championships in my first 4 or 5 years, I'm not already better? How does that not make any sense? Even if Mahomes was to injure himself or have a bad whatever, like 4 years up ahead, he has accomplished so much already.
You're just basing this all off rings, though.
What do you mean?
You're just
Okay,
basing,
look at he's an MVP. He's an MVP.
I'm sure Elway is.
Is Patrick Mahomes won it twice?
I'm not sure. But
Okay, look up how many MVPs Elway has.
John Elway.
And are you telling me that the football back in the 80s is just as good as the football
No.
in the 2020s?
No, of course
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Let's see.
So if Elway was on the field right now and compared to Patrick Mahomes being on the field, come on now, come on.
I honestly don't think. I just don't think there's enough
Your
samples.
your only argument is that he is retired. That's it. That's the only argument you have.
Yeah, no. I just think if you ask me in 5 years, I will say Mahomes. But a guy that's been in the league for 5 years, I will never give the priority to. I'm sorry. I don't think that's fair.
So success that he has in 5 years means nothing.
No, because he hasn't.
Okay.
There's not enough sample size.
No, you just said it meant nothing because you said if it's in 5 years, it means nothing.
It does mean nothing.
That's what you said. You just said that it means nothing. You said I don't care what he does in that 5 years. It doesn't matter. He can't get that title. He can't get that. That's what you just said. Even if he went 5 for 5, if he went 5 for 5 in Super Bowls, it doesn't matter. It's too small of a sample size, right?
Yes, it is too small of a sample size.
That's insane. That is insane. Even if he went 5 for 5 in Super Bowls, he's still not better. What?
Nah, bro, I don't think so.
Oh my God! Everybody, send us an email and comment on this. This is controversy, son. This is controversy. You are drunk. You're so drunk.
I'm sorry, I just don't think so. I'm trying to look up some stats here. How many yards passing does Mahomes have? Let's see if he's even on pace. And how many yards does he average? Like, let me see.
Hold up. Currently, it says Mahomes has 24,000 right now. How many does John Elway have?
Hold on. Wait. Stats. Let's see. It says he has. No, it says he has 4,000. Wait, no, that's not right.
There's no way.
Wait, hold on a second.
2, 4, 1, 5.
Is he getting 5,000 yards per game? I mean, per year?
It's right at 4,800.
He's averaging? Oh,
Yeah.
total. Sorry, I'm stupid. Yeah, 24,000. Elway has 51,000. He averaged.
Okay. Dude, look at the stats. That's astounding. Right now, okay, 4,800. You said Elway has how many? 50?
I mean, I'll be honest. He's on pace to be a better player. But right now, you just can't give it to the man.
Bro.
You can't give it to him because he's.
Elway is averaging 3,330. Dude, that's almost 1,500 more yards Mahomes is getting each year, bro.
I'm sorry, but I cannot concede this argument. I can't do it.
Dude,
I can't do it. He might be a better
bro.
player, yes, but he hasn't been in the league. I'm sorry, you can't do that. He's been in the league for
Bro,
5
that doesn't mean anything.
Longevity does mean something. It means
You're
everything.
talking about the best players to play the game.
He could be like a fucking Alex Young, where he just gets his light blown off and he's never the same player again.
Alex Young, did he win 3 Super Bowls, MVPs back to back, and completely dominate? And how many? He goes to the AFC Championship every single year. Every single year.
Every single year in 5 years. Ooh, 5 years.
that's clutch. This man knows how to win. How many?
I mean, they're also playing more games today than they are back in the.
Okay, how many were they playing back in the 80s?
They're only playing like 14, 16, 15, 13.
Okay, hold on. That's a lot of different range right there.
Well, that's what it says right here. I can read it to you.
Well, why does it
11,
say 13, 14, 15?
Oh,
That's a big range.
I'm sorry. I don't think you can convince me.
So what do we do?
I don't know. Come up with an alternate, and then we'll decide.
Okay.
Name me your 4th best.
Okay. I just don't see how you put, dude, John Elway over Patrick Mahomes. That's insane.
Well, it's just the sample size, bro. Like,
Bro,
I can't.
People are already talking about him being better than Joe Montana.
Okay, he might be better than Joe Montana. Sure, he could be the best quarterback of all time for all I care. I will never say that until his career is over.
That's so unfair. It's like you're not judging. You're saying you don't. It doesn't matter what you do until you're done.
It doesn't.
That's not
There's no time to
true.
get better.
That's not true.
No, I'm sorry. I can't do it.
So you're saying if Tiger Woods was like, okay, Tiger Woods, he's still playing.
Yeah, he's playing after 25 years.
So
That's
if
a
he
little different.
okay, so during Tiger's peak, when Tiger was winning all the things, he's not the best golfer ever. During his peak, he
No,
was not the
that's
best.
like saying John Rahm's the best golfer ever. It doesn't.
Dude,
It
John Rahm and
doesn't work
Tiger
like
Woods
that.
are not the same comparison.
It doesn't work like that.
What do you mean? No, what do you mean?
They're not the
How
same
long-
comparison because they haven't done as much. That's the whole argument with Pat Mahomes. He hasn't done as much as John Elway.
No, you just compared John Rahm to Tiger Woods. Let's remember this.
I
here.
did because I did. And I did
But
because
how
that's the same situation as you're comparing Mahomes right now. Because he hasn't
How
finished out his
long-
career.
How long was Tiger Woods number one? How long was he number
How
one?
long was John Rahm number one?
Not even close to what Tiger
Because his
Woods
career's not over yet.
was. No, in the beginning, even at the peak.
What are you talking about?
John Rahm is not
Bro,
even
your argument is
close
so
to
flawed, it's
Tiger
not
Woods,
even
bro.
funny.
Do you
We
know
need
how long
Meadows.
it
We need
takes to
Meadows.
be number one to beat Tiger, bro?
We need Meadows right now.
Dude, Meadows would definitely. Yo, Sean, you mean call him up?
Yeah, call him up. Let's get him as the tiebreaker.
Let's get
He,
him.
he will decide. He will decide. Call him up.
All right.
And I don't want you to frame it in some BS way, saying, "Oh, I think this is."
If he doesn't pick up, I'm gonna get Drew. Hold on.
I hope he answers.
I hope he does answer too.
This is like the perfect person to sell this argument.
Come on. Pick up, bro.
He's got to answer.
He's not doing anything. If not, who else should I call?
Can't call Brandon because he doesn't really know.
I either call
call
Drew or
Matt.
Carson.
Call
Or
Matt.
Matt?
Or Carson, yeah. Carson would answer.
Hello, this is all.
Call Carson.
I'm gonna
Hey,
call
call
him.
him back.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
double call him, see if he picks up.
All right.
This is important, everybody. We need to hear this. This is a heated debate we got going right now.
If he says he's better, then I'll concede. But I don't think he can.
All right, we're gonna call Carson. This is your friend, so now you have the advantage, huh?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
He likes you more. All right, let's go. Come on, Carson, pick up. Hopefully, he doesn't say nothing out of pocket.
I don't even want you to say the premise. Just say top 3 quarterback of all time.
Nobody's picking up. I guess I gotta call Drew. I don't know who else should we call, or should we call Matt?
He's probably safe. I could call Matt.
Is Drew already asleep?
Yeah. He's got to be up at like 4:30 every day.
Come on. I'm about to get so many calls during our pod.
You calling Matt now?
Matt, we need we need you to decide something. We're currently in a heated debate on the podcast, so you were live on the podcast. Everything you're saying is being recorded.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now we're in a decision. Me and Scotty both said pick top 3 all-time QBs. We gave our list, but right now we're trying to decide between 2. So he said John Elway, and I said Patrick Mahomes. So the comparison between those
Don't even
both.
say the comparison. Just let him decide. Between
So
those two,
which one is better?
of all time,
Mahomes?
all time, all time.
Which one is better all time, Patrick Mahomes or John Elway?
We're talking all time. I mean, John Elway's a legend, bro. Like, I think he was one of the first QBs to show that raw talent. But if I'm gonna base him on raw talent,
Yeah.
I got to go Patty Mahomes.
Yeah!
bro.
Let's go! What a switch
Man,
up!
you're kidding
Let's
me.
go, Matt!
John Elway goated for sure.
Yeah.
But the shit that Patty does on the field,
How can you say that only after 5 years, bro? How can you say that after 5 years?
Dude, for real. And he's averaging right now. He's averaging a lot. So yes, but hey, we're gonna call you back. We got another caller coming in. So here, let me close up and then roll out. But I appreciate it. All right, see you later.
Is this Meadows?
Yes, this is Meadows now. It's calling Meadows. You're currently being recorded. We are on a heated debate, and I just won, but we're going to get your opinion just to rub it in Scotty's face because I think you're going to say what I think you're going to say. So we're deciding top 3 all-time QBs, correct? So I'm not going to tell you who picked who, but right now the debate is between Patrick Mahomes and John Elway on who is the best all-time. And just deciding that. So what would be your pick between both those QBs?
Is this for number 1 best all time?
No. So we just picked top three in an
Say
order,
like
and the
Tom
only
Brady.
difference between our list is these two QBs. So we're trying. It's a comparison between both of them, all time.
Am I comparing them in their current careers or projected?
No, current.
So I guess current. Yeah, I mean, I think
That's
current's
current.
even where it's at, but yeah.
I gotta go with Mahomes.
Yeah, let's go!
No,
Let's go, Scotty! That's true. So you and Wiggins said Mahomes, and Scotty's like, no, John Elway. Hell yes. Well, I appreciate your input. Much love. Thank you for that. And I'll talk to you in a sec, but I appreciate
Yeah, go Cowboys.
it. Bye.
That's insane.
How about that? 2 for 2. I knew it. I knew it.
Bro.
I didn't preface it anyway. I tried to be as unbiased as
That's
possible.
insane.
Yes.
All right, I'll give you that one. Whatever. All right, 1-0 you.
That's one fee for you, huh?
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit. Dude. There's
All
no
right.
way.
So that took us 20 minutes to decide that.
I guess they could be like that.
Dude, that was good. I love that. That's like some controversy we need, man. That was fun.
I thought I had you. All right,
Dude.
I gotta step it up.
Yo, how about Matt? He completely was like, yo, he led you to think he was about to say John
know,
Elway. He
bro.
switched it right in your
I
face.
know. What the hell's up with
Oh.
that? Oh man, you got some fake friends, man.
Dude, that was funny. Okay.
All right.
So, all right, you want me to pick one of mine?
Yeah.
So,
That
on a
was
much
mine, yeah.
on a much deeper note, we
Oh,
will
shit.
switch to something that probably won't be as debatable. It'll be a bit more fun. So, we're going to go top 3 life goals for you personally.
I don't
And
know
if you
can
want,
debate
I will
that.
go first since you went first last time.
I don't know if you can debate that though. That's so personal.
Well, I mean, it's just like seeing different aspects of it.
I guess.
So, I'll go ahead and give mine.
Okay.
So, top 3 life goals. To have a kid, that's a big thing for me. Have a kid, that's a big one. Another one would be to be financially free. So, have a kid financially free. And I gotta say it, man. I'm financially free, and I want to have my Bonnie and Clyde. I want my woman. So
Yeah,
I
okay.
think that's gonna be my
Fair.
3. I was gonna think of something else, but that wasn't gonna be one. I'm like, I'll be honest, they created us here on Earth for men to be with women, and that's just what I need to be, man. Because I gotta have my woman. So that's
Okay.
that's where my number 3 is
I
gonna
think
be.
I think I got a decent idea. And this
Okay.
is in no particular order, but my top 3, I'm gonna stick with what you said too. I want to be financially free. That's the main thing because
Yes.
I know like they say money doesn't buy happiness, but it kind of does, man. Like
Yeah.
just having the stress of bills and shit to pay. It's just like I don't know.
I feel like that quote is only for people who are really rich because they
Yeah.
have money.
Yeah, they
The
have
people
it.
who are poor do not agree with that.
Yeah.
So that's like a quote that depends on who's saying
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. So my top 3 is to become financially free. I really want to. There's no particular order. I really want to retire my parents because all the
Retire
shit
your
they've done
parents?
for me is
Okay.
like I want to be able to repay that to them. That'd be just
That'd be pretty dope.
handing my parents a check would be like. Dude, I think I would cry for so long.
How much would you think it would take to retire your parents?
I mean, they're pretty close. So not a crazy amount, but I mean, they're probably like 5 years away from retirement. So
Now, are your parents the type to like actually retire when retirement hits? Because most people
yeah, no,
tend to
they
like
would.
retire, but they want to like keep working,
No.
because they get
My
bored.
parents aren't like that. They've done their time. They've paid their dues. They want to move down to OBX and be done with it.
I got you.
But okay, the last one is gonna be a little not controversial at all. Maybe a little spiritual. When
Alright.
everyone gets older, they say like I don't know. I've watched a lot of videos where people our age aren't really close to God. I know you are.
Yeah.
But people our age kind of just like they maybe grow up as one way where they are close to God and then they kind of drift out of it in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. But only when they get older is when they start to recognize,
Yeah.
like, hey,
Death
this
creeps
is
in, man. Death creeps in.
find a religion. I want to start to try to get closer to God again, but I don't really know where to
Okay,
start.
that's a great one.
So I don't know.
So
I
as
want to start
far
doing
as
that because it just seems like the older and wiser people say that that's how you should be, and obviously they've lived a full life and they know. So I don't know.
Yeah, I would say this is the best perspective for religion. No matter what you believe in or anything, religion, majority of the time, creates really good, solid
Values,
people. And
creates values.
don't get me wrong, there is a lot of Christians out here who are super judgmental, and they're not any better than what you are, is not religious. But the people who are like genuinely nice and religious, I think Andrew Tate even talks about it too. That's why he respects other countries way more than the U.S. because they're at least they're stuck to religion, and that certain religion they follow it to a T, and it builds a good characteristic in each of the people who follow it. So that's the biggest thing I like about religion. It's not just about me believing in Christ, which I do, and believe in everything that happened. It makes me a better person in life, and it makes me be better energy. It makes me be more vibrant to other people. So I would say that's the biggest thing too. Like when trying to find your reason why, if you can't find ways to believe in certain things, just realize the foundations of what they preach is going to make you a better person in life.
Yeah.
Because
And it's not like I'm an atheist or anything. Like I understand the fact that this universe is way too big. You're way
yeah,
above our heads for something just to create out of nothing. At least you would think. So I feel like there has to be a higher power. As to what that higher power is, I don't know, but I feel like there has to be.
yeah,
So I'm not sure if it's God, if it's Allah, or if it's some other God you worship. I don't know, but
yeah.
I think there is. So being able to come back to that, I think would be helpful to me.
Yeah. Now, as far as like you're talking about thinking about getting back into it, which way do you think about going? Like going to a church or
No,
maybe
I don't.
listen to online
I don't.
stuff?
I don't
Or
want to do the traditional stuff. Like I'm more like you in the sense of like I don't really feel like I have to go somewhere to worship. Like if I could
yeah,
just have a conversation with God, like before I go to bed, like just say a little prayer uh,
yeah,
before I go to bed. I feel like that would be like a good place to start. But
yeah.
I
That'd be
don't know.
great. One
I don't
thing I've
honestly.
started, one thing I've tried to start doing is I don't listen to music in the shower anymore. I just save it strictly for me, just giving gratitude about life and just talking about things I'm grateful for to God. Like whether it's my health, family's health, your health, this
Yeah.
pod, work, everything. That's a lot of things I like to at least give gratitude to. And that's another thing talking about religion. It makes me a better person because it makes me realize everything that I have. It's very easy to forget about the nice things you have in life. And if you don't take time to do that, you'll forget it. And then what Scotty said in the last pod, once you lose it, you'll realize it and you'll be like, damn,
Yeah.
I don't have it anymore. It
Yeah. That's a lot
sucks.
of things I was watching too. Because I think you mentioned Tate. I think he recently got like closer to God, and he like came to a realization that it's a super important part of your life. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like I don't know. I feel like that was a good answer, but
Yeah, I agree with you. Another thing too, dude, I do like churches. I like going to church. I like meeting people. But I just started like 2 weeks ago. I've just started like listening to online church a little bit, and I kind of like it a lot because I get that I don't have to like. It's not like I'm having to show up and like kind of. Sometimes when I used to go to church, people would show up, put on this face like they're doing all this other stuff throughout the week, but on Sunday they're being this person. So
it's like
like
a two-faced
I
kind
kind
of.
of like being able to remote in, listen while I'm like, and I can feel like I can really focus in because sometimes when I go to church, dude, I just be zoning out really bad.
Yeah.
So I kind of liked it so far, and I'll be honest too. Another thing, I do like some church music, but some church music, I don't know, it's not that
I mean, do
great.
you have to go to church to be faithful though? Like, can't you just show your faith in another way? Like,
It's the big debate, and you're gonna agree with me, but it's relationship over religion. Everyone likes to preach religion, 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 and that means like showing up to church, showing up
worship.
to your small groups, going to ministry and trying to preach to other people. But the biggest part of religion is not focusing on religion; it's focusing on the relationship with the person you're religious to. So that's where me and you probably agree and stuff. And I'll be honest, it makes me I don't know. I feel like I'm so much more connected than actually like going to church. Now, don't get me wrong. You go to church, you get that energy, that like feel, that presence around you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't get that being by yourself, and that's why like I want to find a place around here where every once in a while I can go and like just re-feel that kind of presence of God, and that'd be nice. But I don't need that like all the time. So,
Yeah.
but all right, you want to pick one of yours? Or you want me to do one of mine?
Well, don't we have to decide who won that one?
Yes. So I will give you the win here. I was debating, and the reason why is this, because my third one I was debating the last one that you just said, which was religion.
Uh,
I thought that if I find a good woman, it'll keep me religious and all that sense. But you got to
well, that's
forget.
important.
But I forgot though. you will find a good woman if you follow the man upstairs or you follow the path and you trust it. So I think yours was a little bit better than mine. And yeah,
But it's
so
not
I'll
really
give you.
about for that. It's not really about who's better, but for the sake of the game we're playing here, I guess.
Well, I like yours too because yours is a little bit more unique. Mine was pretty typical, financial freedom, have a kid, and having a wife. But yours was like retiring your parents. That's a unique one, and then also too just religion a little bit.
I
I
want
feel
to do
like
that forever. I've always said that. I really want to. If I
you're gonna
can,
need to get that. You're gonna need to get that on video too. Not even to post it anywhere. Just have it for yourself.
oh yeah, just yeah, we can clip that up or whatever and come back to it 5 years from now. Hopefully, my parents are on a yacht in Abu Dhabi somewhere.
Could you imagine Papa
Y'all need to
Scott?
blow this shit up because I want to retire my parents. What are we saying here, fellas? Come on, we need 1 million views on that video. Come on.
Yeah, dude. Could you imagine your dad's on a yacht driving? Your mom's like, "Watch out for that buoy! Watch out! Watch out!"
Watch out for that crab pot.
He's like, "Hey, I got it, huh?"
He got a little grin on his face. He's getting
Yeah,
he's
he's got his little glasses on.
Yeah.
He's got his glasses on. He's like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah, yeah." That'd be awesome.
Oh shit! All right, 1-1.
All right. You want me to roll? I'm sorry, I already asked this, but you want me to do mine or yours?
Yeah, do yours.
Okay. All right. I will say your top. Okay. What are the top 3 things that make a woman stand out?
Oh God.
You gotta think, bro. Hey, you gotta think. And this is real stuff here. We're not gonna say just whatever. It's
I feel
what
like we
is in
kind of
your
have the
mind.
same type, not same type, but same like we might have the same answers, but
I don't know.
I'll
I'm gonna
go,
keep
we'll
mine.
see.
I'm gonna say mine a little different. I think
All right.
'cause I'm weird. I'm a weird dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a weird dude. But you go first this time because I went first last time.
Hold on, let me. I got like 2. Well,
Okay.
I have like a broader sense of the term, but I don't know if that probably can only counts as one.
Well, you just got to think. When you say, for instance, you walk into a room, and then there's like 50 women in there. Which would make one stand out and not stand out?
All right, I got one. I think.
Okay. All right.
All
let's
right.
hear it.
So first of all, this is in no particular order. I find personality to be way more important than looks, and Matt can attest to my past.
Yes.
And what I had to deal with that. But the number one, not the number one thing. The top 3 things that make a girl stand out, in my opinion, are she's got to be blonde, bro.
He's got to be blonde.
I love.
He's got a type. He's got a
I
type.
love blondes.
Hey,
But,
I'm not far from you there. I love a blonde. They say blondes make a good girlfriend, but a brunette makes a good wife. They
Oh,
say.
I've never heard of that.
Yes, they say that.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe that's what's wrong with us, huh?
Shit, maybe that's why we're both single. They're dating each other.
Yeah, maybe that's what's beating us.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right, number 2, gotta have some good sarcasm. I like being
Yes.
I like having that little debate where I can say fuck you and they're not gonna get mad or something like that.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
like the
yeah,
main
for
thing
sure.
where you can kind of mess with them a little bit and they can give it back to you. That's the important thing too when
Yeah.
when they reciprocate it. Now the number 3 thing, I didn't think about this. The number 3, what makes a woman stand out to me? What makes a woman? Is it based off like first impression or maybe stuff just anything?
It's like kind of you know them on a. I mean, you know them, but it's like what things make it stand out. Like as you're like talking to a girl or you see a girl, anything. What makes it stand out? What are like the
So
big
first
key
impression.
hitters?
First impression.
Anything. It could be anything. It could be first impressions, or it could be as
Ooh,
you're talking to them.
I got
You figure
one.
it out.
All right. So as I'm talking to a person, how are their friends treating you? Are their friends like jealous or are they like
Okay.
supportive or how are like feeling out the vibes of the friends is
Okay.
going to be because like we said in previous podcasts, you're the sum of the 5 people you hang out with. So
Yes.
that's how that girl's going to be.
Yeah.
So-
If all her friends are going out all the time, or her friends like, oh, I just cheated on my man. Yo, what is she gonna do? Your girl's gonna do the same thing.
Exactly. So how are her friends? That's a good. I'm surprised I pulled that out of my ass. That was a good one.
Dude, that's
All right,
true.
let me-
And also, too, you got to think about this. You got to make sure her friends like you, because
Yes.
who is going to be the first person she's going to ask advice on your relationship
Exactly,
on
bro.
shit's going south?
There's so many levels to this.
Do you want that friend who is basically like, nah, fuck him. I don't like him. Or if you can really, maybe it's Valentine's. You buy something for her, but you also, you give her something like subtle to the friend. Maybe she ain't got a man or whatever. Like, hey, like I appreciate you too. Like you do subtle things too to also help the friend. And then when that shit's going south, she's like, hey, shut up. He's a good man. Stop being stupid. Go say sorry.
Exactly.
That is upper level thinking right there,
Exactly,
boys.
yeah.
So y'all, that was a good one, Scotty.
Let me recap though, because we can kind of.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be all right. So top 3 I look for in a female are: is she blonde? That's not the main thing. That's what I like. Eh? That's what I like. How's the personality? Can she dish out some sarcasm to me? Can I say fuck you and she say fuck me back? Like that's what I like to hear. And then the other thing is, how are her friends? Are they cool? Are they not cool? Because as we discussed, you're the sum of the 5 people you hang out with, and that's who she's gonna be. And Matt just kind of laid out why that's important. So, all right, what's yours?
Dude, I think it's funny too. Talking about blondes, I think her whole entire friend group likes blondes. The only thing I would say is I can't remember, is Brandon's girl natural blonde or what? The thing is,
know.
people color their hair so much, I don't remember.
I don't know. You know that one I had over the summer that one time, dude. Perfect,
Yeah.
bro. Perfect. My type exactly, but the personality was not there.
Well, it wasn't your type because it only checked off one box.
I know. That's exactly.
Yeah. So I would say my top 3 things I find in a woman. I'll be honest. We got to be honest here. She's got to have a nice body. She got to be a nice body.
Is that?
I mean,
now this is in no particular order, right? Like that's not
no
number
particular
one.
order. No particular order. She's got to have a nice body. And the reason why I say this is because I'm in the gym a lot. I don't plan on being the old fat guy, like whatever. I'm still going to be in shape. Now, don't get me wrong. I might have a little barrel on me, but we're going to stay in shape. We can't be getting on Biggest Loser by 50 because we done lost ourselves. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. We need to keep this in tune. So she's got to do that. Second of all, I got to see. I'm going to try to do this. This is what I'm going to say because I'm going to do some upper level thinking here.
Okay.
I want to see how she treats her pets because that's going to decide on how good of a mother she is. And if she's a good mother, then that means she's going to be a good wife. And that's for this reason. Because if she's treating her dogs like, she loves posting them, doing all that stuff, she's going to do the exact same thing with her kids and all that. And guess what? When we're bringing that bread home, hey, if you want to work at home, you want to stay at home, watch the kids, you do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's get that going. So that's a big key thing. I try to watch how she treats her friends too, but just I guess treating people in general. But I really try to focus in on how she treating pets, like maybe for around kids. She kind of like Leslie. I don't know. I don't like this, whatever. And that's a big thing. Another big thing too is can I wrap in treating people, pets, and family as one?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
That's another thing too. If she's not cool with the fam, we can't be sitting there let's just only go to your place for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's I want to get to meet your fam. I want to understand all that.
Yeah, it's got to be one big happy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm not going to say personality, even though that is one, but you already said it. I'm trying to be a little different.
I mean, you can say it, and it would come down to the pets thing or the how they treat others. But I mean, it's just the top 3. What you think? It can overlap. And then we can have someone settle.
But probably the best thing that's going to intrigue me is her mindset and what she's thinking. What's going on up in that brain up there? Is she thinking about always posting stuff whatever, oh, I'm going to post bikini pictures, do that? Or is she more conservative and on her own? Is she going out every weekend? Is she doing stupid shit all the time? Is she always, because I think I sent you a TikTok about this, but boys and girls, listen up to this. If you're in a relationship and your girlfriend is going out all the time, dump her ass right now, because this is how it works with guys. How do we market ourselves? How do we talk to girls and do that? We reach out to them. How do girls market themselves? They put themselves in situations to get compliments. That's how it works. Girls don't reach out to guys. I mean, it's a very small few that do. And the people who do, you know what, kudos. You end up getting what you want. But most girls wait for some guy to talk to them. So if you're going to market yourself on Instagram, if you're going to market yourself at the bars all the time and do that, she is not the one. She is only there for the good time. She is not there for the long time. Come on now. Let's get this. Let's refocus this in. So what is her mindset? What is she trying to do with her life? Is she sitting here on a Sunday on her phone on TikTok the whole time? Or is she thinking about how she going to make her next buck, baby? Come on now. It's that mindset.
Yeah. Does that have something to do with the whole, would you be able to tie that into the whole body thing as well? Like being able to go to the gym?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing too, I mean,
that's mindset.
Yeah, if you think, like, I can be fat and be pretty, whatever, sorry, it's not going to work. I will be the first person to ever tell you this. And you know what? You should appreciate that I'm telling you this. If you are obese or you are fat, you are not attractive. I am sorry. But this is, now don't get me wrong, there is people in this world who find people like that attractive. Majority of people don't. At least majority of high value men. High value men. That is the difference. High value men. People who are not high value will be attracted to you because they don't like your body shape and how you're treating yourself and your mind. They don't think that that's value to a high man. That's all value. But if you're not a high value man, that shit don't matter. It's like, oh, it's whatever. It's your person. Like, I'm sorry. That is not how it works. We are men. At the end of the day, we are men, and we are attracted to people who are, well, for a woman, you got to be caring, but also too, they got a body. They got pretty in their mind,
and that's both ways too. Like, you got to be as yourself. You got to go to the gym and take care of yourself too. It's not just the females; it's the guys too. Like, if you're a fat piece of shit, no girl's ever gonna watch you. So
yeah, now don't get me wrong. Yeah, and don't get me wrong. When we get older and we're in the relationship, people are going to age. There's going to be a little bit of weight put on. I understand that. But there's a difference between weight being put on and then losing yourself. There's a complete difference between that.
There's a difference in not trying. Like,
yeah.
As long as you're trying. That's the only thing I think we can ask for is if you're trying to better yourself.
When I'm 50 years old, if my wife is still not wanting to go on dates and dress up, maybe one night every week or 2 weeks or whatever.
It's just healthy for the relationship.
She is not staying on her game. Yeah, she gotta keep it up. That's how you keep that spark and keep everything going. And that's how you keep both of us focused like this, tunnel vision. We don't see anything outside. We don't see on Instagram. We don't see all the Instagram models. We don't see all that because you know what? We're focused on us. We're trying to still rekindle that love and try to keep that love going that we started when we first started.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. You had some big heavy hitters in yours. So I guess to recap, mine was your body, your mindset, and then how you treat others just how you treat others in the sense of where it's going to turn into how you are as a mother.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they're pretty even. I mean, I don't feel like, personality, obviously you didn't want to steal mine, but I don't know. This is like tough.
I'm gonna be the guy. I'm gonna give you the dub, because the friends one was something I was thinking about adding, and I'm just gonna keep it the same way as the last one. If it's something I was thinking about adding, you had two I already thought about adding, and I was trying to figure out exactly what to pick. So we're gonna do that. I'll give you the dub there.
All right.
Should we? So for the next ones, so if we keep running this problem, should we try to do like you pick one, I pick one, you pick one, I pick one?
Yeah, let's try that next one because it doesn't really help because I went first, so it kind of helped me.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, so you do one of yours. Do one of your.
Well, I don't have any. All I had was the QB one and the drinks one. Do you want to do the drinks one?
Yeah, we haven't done the drinks yet.
All right. Let's
so
do
scoreboard's currently 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 me.
Yeah.
I'm in the lead. So I guess this is for the win right here. I could snag it right here.
Oh, we're not. Hold on. I thought we had some more on the table.
Well, it's best of 5.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's best of 5.
Right.
So you better step up if you want to say your others.
I gotta go.
All right, so this one's going to be top 3 drinks. It can be alcoholic beverages. It can be apple juice. It can be any sort of liquid. It could be water.
Yeah.
Top 3 drinks of all time.
Who's
We're
got
going to
the
do
first
this
pick?
one snake draft style where I choose one, then Matt chooses the other. No repeats, no anything like that. And at the end, we're going to decide who's better. And if we can't decide, we'll give old Wiggins a call and see what's good.
Hey, give me the first pick since I'm down.
Yeah, you get the first pick. Go ahead.
The first overall pick with liquid. I mean, come on, it's water. It's water.
Yeah.
Water's the OB. You can do so much shit with it. You shower with it. You drink it. I mean, it helps your skin.
Yeah, I agree.
Water's OB.
You got me there.
Water's OB.
Water is.
I really just wanted to sneak it to get the water pick.
Yeah,
Because I needed the water pick.
That's fine.
Needed the water pick.
All right. Number 2 overall. I'm going to say this could be a little controversial. I don't know. I'm taking a gamble here. I'm going to say chocolate milk.
Ew! Oh, really?
Dude, I love chocolate milk.
I know. Okay, this man is a freak for milk, bro. We can be sitting there in Clover, and I just wake up in the morning. He's sitting there like, goop, goop, goop. He's like, hey,
Dude,
what's
people
up,
will
man?
die for chocolate milk, though. I'm telling you, I
I'm
love
not gonna
chocolate
lie,
milk.
chocolate milk is pretty good, but you could have got that at the third round for sure.
You think so? Fuck.
With me, at least. With
All
me,
right,
at
all right.
least.
Go ahead. What's your
But
second?
not a bad one. Okay. Second liquid all time. See, there's one part of me, I think I can get it in the third round, so I might wait till the
Fuck,
third
I got
round.
one. I hope you don't say it. Please don't say it, bitch.
I don't know if you're gonna.
Don't you
So,
dare,
favorite
bro.
liquid all time.
All time. Don't you fucking dare say it.
Does it have to be a brand or can it be just in
Any
general?
liquid. It could be a brand. It could be anything. Anything that's liquid. It could be fucking what it
All
could
right,
it
I'm
doesn't
gonna
have to
say
be
this.
edible.
I'm gonna say this. Any kind of power drink like Gatorade, Powerade, stuff like that. That's gonna be my second overall.
All
It's
right.
dude, it's replenishing you. It's basically flavored water, but it's
All
zero
right.
calories still. You get everything you need in there, and yeah, that's perfect.
It's all right. I'm gonna go a little broad here. I had a little debacle on my mind. That wasn't what I was gonna choose, but I was gonna say the number 3 overall pick. My number 2 pick is going to be coffee.
Ooh, coffee. That's a good one. That's a
Because
good one.
listen, if you think about it, it's a little extra. It's a little more than liquid. It makes you energized. It makes you a
That is
little
good.
caffeine in your life. And I mean, dude, people love their coffee. Look at Starbucks. It's one of the biggest
Yeah,
fucking drink places ever of all time.
yeah,
And there's like a whole fine art to coffee too. Like people have these fancy little espresso machines, and
yeah.
people put a lot of money into it. So
That's a
and
good one. That's a
coffee's a
really
good
good one.
drug because it honestly, like if you're fucking falling asleep at the wheel, chug an energy drink or something, or chug a coffee, you're good to go. I mean, it
Yeah.
could save your life. You know.
Yeah, that is good. That's a good one. I thought about, so I was going to say energy drinks, but I was like, I don't know if I want to do energy drinks because I don't really drink energy drinks. So yeah, that's going. Hey, I
I
was just
drink
came up with
two
this on my
today.
head. Let's do a fourth one, but like it's like an honorable mention, but it has to be alcoholic.
Okay.
Okay. Um, so my third overall pick, this is one I was thinking about saying before, and I just gotta say it, man. I gotta say it.
This could
It's
lose you to me.
sweet tea, baby. Sweet tea.
Oh, I'm not a fan of tea.
Sweet tea. I love sweet tea. Do y'all hear my accent? I was born and raised on sweet tea. We didn't drink water. We drank sweet tea. When mom made a sweet tea pitcher, you came out into the thing, you opened it, you were like, and then you just poured that bitch right down your throat. We didn't even make sun tea. I don't know if you've ever done that before, but basically you put tea out in the open, you put tea bags inside of this, like basically a little cooler. And as the sun's coming and hitting, it warms up and it makes tea.
Okay. I'll stick
Yeah,
on
but
that
tea.
wave. I'll stick on that wave. I'll stick on the southern wave. I'm just gonna say lemonade. I always drank lemonade growing
Lemonade.
up. Lemonade
That's
was
a
a
good one.
staple for me. Either fucking Minute Maid lemonade or Country
Yeah.
Time lemonade.
Yeah.
Any sort of lemonade, bro. That's what I was always get at restaurants too. Everyone else was ordering like I never
Really?
drank soda growing up either. I
Really?
never drank like Coke, Sprite, or anything like that. I always drank lemonade. That's
Dude,
what I
I
was
don't think
always
I've
getting.
ever ordered. Have you ever? So you've ordered lemonade at a sit down restaurant, like not
I
like
do that every
not
place I
fast
go.
spot, not fast food or whatever, like
Yeah, no,
actual
every
sit down.
place I go, sit down restaurant, I always get a lemonade.
Damn.
Especially before I could drink too. I would always just get a
Okay.
lemonade. Usually now it's like
Okay.
a water. But
Yeah.
back growing up, bro, I was fucking, you ask anybody, I was a sucker for lemonade.
Yeah. Okay.
So to recap, I have chocolate milk, coffee, and lemonade is my top 3.
Yes. I currently have water, Gatorade, any kind of power drink, and then sweet tea, baby.
Water's so tough to
Ooh.
beat, bro. I mean,
Huh?
you can't
Yeah,
beat
water.
water. Like,
Water
water
is
is
tough to
OP.
beat.
We should have banned water.
It really is OP.
All right,
But
honorable
let's do a
mention, let's
little
do alcohol.
honorable mention. Yeah, let's do a little honorable mention on the
This is
alcoholic
tough because we only get
beverage.
one. It has to be like the best alcoholic beverage of all time. I know. Um, we might have to. Oh, I think we just lost Matt, eh? Where'd you
Oh,
go?
dude.
Hey, we're still recording.
It says it started at 0 minutes, but we'll just roll it.
Were we not recording this entire time?
What time is it say on yours?
49:50.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're still
All right,
going.
we'll
We
keep
just
it.
lost you for a second.
All right.
We'll
Sorry,
take that
guys.
part
You
out.
lost me for a quick sec, but we
Yeah,
are
write this
back.
down.
So we are down for the honorable mention on a drink. Who goes first?
Shit, I don't know. I gotta think of what I wanted to say though.
Yeah.
We might have to call Matt to determine this. I don't know
You
if I'm
think
gonna.
so? I mean, I got water in the bag right now.
I know. I could get you with this alcoholic beverage though.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll
Is
choose
it Bud
something that
Light?
Matt likes.
Bud Light? Bud Light? Bud Light?
Alcoholic beverage, man. What is there?
Best overall beverage. Okay.
I'm trying to think of what alcoholic beverage there is.
I think I got mine.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm going to stick on the thought that you have with coffee. How many times when you drink are people brought together with beer more than anything? There's
Yeah.
breweries. There's times when you're playing golf. You got the cases out. When you're young, that's the first thing you start drinking is beer. Everything beer now. We're saying when we're talking about the best drink, I'm not sure if it's the best tasting.
I'm not
but
gonna
it
let
is
you.
the-
I'm not gonna
it
let
is
you get
the
away with
best-
that.
It is the best affordable. It is the best thing that brings people together. Everybody, when you're thinking about drinking, most people think about drinking a beer and going and hanging with everybody. That's what you're thinking. You're not
I'm
thinking
not gonna
about
let you get away with
certain
that.
drink.
I'm not gonna let
Why?
you say beer. It's too generic.
What?
Choose a beer.
What?
Choose a beer. It's too generic. I could say liquor.
Well, then I take it back. I'm not going to pick up just one beer then.
Well then, okay. You can't say like that's too generic in my opinion. That's like saying alcohol is the best. Too generic.
Or you mean like saying like tequila?
Yeah, you need to say like tequila, or you need to say like vodka.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you can't
Okay.
say like.
Okay.
I think that's a little too.
Do you have yours yet?
Um,
I have like
I don't know, bro. All right, I got mine. I'll be specific. I'll take a chance.
all right.
I'm gonna say Long Island iced tea.
Long Island iced tea. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fine.
not bad. Not bad.
No justification. Everyone knows what that is.
I think, dude, I'm indecisive between two. I'm gonna go something on a different spectrum.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take it kind of similar to yours, so I feel like I can have a better comparison.
Okay.
I think a margarita.
Yeah. That's
Because
solid.
you think about it, margarita, you're eating
Yeah.
it. It's like it's just a thing. Like it's not something you're gonna get when you're out, but it's something you're gonna enjoy with your food. Everyone loves to take a picture of a margarita, like hanging with
Yeah.
the margarita, boom, like piled up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say whiskey and Coke, but like Crown Apple and Coke.
I mean, yeah.
That was gonna be mine, but I want to do something a little bit more. I feel like the margarita is a little bit more on the comparison with the iced tea, possibly.
I'll give this one to you. I'll give this round to you just because I think margarita. I think that's what won it for you. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also you had water too, so. But margarita, I think margarita. I agree with the most. That's what won. That's where you won me over. So I'll give that round to you. 2-2.
Yeah, margaritas, man. They're just. I mean, I like margaritas. But I don't get them a lot, but dude, it's like the fun thing
they're
to
good.
get. Like, and you get the big one. Oh, they're always good. Yeah.
And they're cheap
I
as
just
shit too. Like at those.
Yes.
Like Casa Grande, they're like fucking $8.
Yes. All right. So, I got
Who's one we
another
can
one.
debate? Choose a good one.
So I have one. It's kind of similar to the like things you think about in a girl.
Nah.
Because I didn't know we were doing a
Yeah,
competition.
I know.
That's why I picked these. I didn't know we were doing a
Um,
competition.
Should we do top like NBA players or no?
No. Lord, no. I'll get screwed on that. Let's see. Oh, damn it. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out what would be top debatable topics. I guess should I just roll with what I got?
What do you got? Just tell me what you got.
I was going to say top 3 characteristics in a friend.
Mm,
Because I didn't know we were doing a.
yeah.
The other one was top 3 biggest fears.
I mean, we could do top 3 in a friend.
We can do top 3 in a friend.
Yeah.
Snake draft.
Snake draft. Oh shit. Do I get to go first this time?
Yes, because I went first last time.
Fuck. This could make or break this first pick right here. I could potentially get it later.
Maybe.
I got my
Maybe.
3. I know. I was gonna say, but
Come on, Scatty.
all
What
right.
do you value in a
I'm gonna take
friend?
it- I'm gonna take a gamble here.
Okay.
The number one thing, the number one thing I value in a friend, the top characteristic you must have to be my
Yes.
friend, is loyalty. You gotta be
Yes.
loyal, bro.
That's a big one.
You gotta be loyal. You can't be fake. If you say you're gonna do something, your words gotta be true. That's what, like, as fucking what's his Scarface says, in this world you got 2 things: my balls and my word.
Yeah, baby.
Your word is everything,
Big
bro.
scar.
If you're loyal to your friends, man, it's like you're loyal to me. I trust you. I trust you with almost anything. So that's like the number one thing I value, I think. But
All right.
Go
Now,
ahead.
I have a pick, but I need to ask if it's too similar to loyalty. I don't think it is. But I was going to say someone who doesn't lie. I feel like, I mean, it could be loyalty, but I feel like they're different.
is that just honesty, bro?
Don't lie to me.
Is that just honesty?
But is that loyalty
That's honesty, more or less.
or honesty? Is honesty loyalty?
No.
Okay. Then my first overall pick and what I need in a friend is honesty. They have to be honest 24/7. They can't tell me one thing and then tell someone else another thing. They have to always be completely genuine, and they have to tell me even when shit in the fan and it smells like dookie, baby. Tell me it smells like dookie. Don't tell me it smells like roses. Tell me it smells like
Don't be
dookie.
a yes man, essentially.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I need honesty. If my freaking mixtape sounds like buns, tell me it sounds like buns.
Yeah,
Don't tell me it's heat.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
That was gonna be that's what I was gonna say too. I had loyalty and honesty.
Yeah.
What's my second one? What do I look for in a friend? I have an obvious one, but it's pretty important though. Like
Yeah, you got the second pick.
it's pretty important. Like you just can't be overshadowed. It's pretty obvious, but
It
this
might be.
cannot be overshadowed. You can't be my friend if you're not
Might
funny.
be.
You got to be funny.
Oh, funny. Okay.
Yeah,
you gotta be funny.
You gotta have a good time, you know.
Okay.
You can't have a stick up your ass the entire time. You gotta be funny, you know.
Would you consider me funny?
Nah, you're pretty fucking bland.
Nah,
Nah, but
Nice.
I mean, like you could overshadow it, but that's an important thing. I feel like you can't. It goes without saying. Like your friends gotta be funny. You gotta be able to give shit and take shit and laugh at the funny moments, and that's how memories are made, right? When you're being funny.
I'm not gonna lie.
Being
That was a
goofy.
number 3 pick right there.
Shit.
That was a number 3 pick. That was a number 3 pick, boy.
Shit.
Yeah, that was a number 3 pick. You picked it at the 2.
What do you got, boy? Honesty was my number 2 pick, so
Well, yeah, I know, but loyalty's obviously the number 1. It's like water. It's the number 1. Okay. My number 2 overall pick I need in a friend is they have to be a listener.
ooh.
They have to listen. They can't just sit there and always be about themselves. They have to be able to listen to me when I talk, and like they take me for a fucking joke. They listen to me, they understand me, and then also too when I'm feeling pain, they listen and they give advice. So they have to have that together. Like I would say listening and kind of advice kind of comes together, like because that's what you're doing both together. So
Yeah.
they got to be a good listener. That's the number 2 pick for me.
Shit.
Yeah. See?
That
Yeah.
was a pretty good one. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Um,
What you got, pussy? Yeah. Yeah, you're scratching your head, so you're trying to think of some big brain stuff, right?
I'm trying to think of fucking. What did I say? Fornicate that one time.
Y'all got to be able to fornicate with each other.
If you're not fucking your friends, what's going on here? All right, I got one. I think I got one.
Okay.
All right. Now, my third pick. What was my first couple? I said you had to be
Your first one
loyalty,
was loyalty.
my
Your
second
second one was being funny.
sense of humor. Third one is you got to be supportive of me and what I want to do.
Supportive?
Yeah, because as we've both learned through this podcast, we've kind of learned who our true friends are and who they aren't just by basically saying we started the podcast. And people who think it's kind of funny or not cool or like, oh, you're embarrassing yourself being on the pod, like it's not very supportive of what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
And on the flip side of that, you can see who our supporter friends are. Like, we'll shout out Brandon right now. Like, he's reposting our stuff on his story.
Shout out Beef Stick.
Shout out B Floyd. If you want to go check it out, he's trying to be a bodybuilder, so we had a podcast with him way back when. But yes, people like that, man. If your friends are supportive of you, then fuck. I mean, just get a whole group of them together because that's how you're gonna rise to the top. And you can't really do much without support. You need a good support system around you.
Yeah, and there's a difference between saying, okay, oh, that shit looks funny as hell on your podcast. This is what I think could possibly be better about it. Like, there's a difference between, like, actually trying to, like, help. Like, you think it's funny and then you try. Then there's a difference between, like, yo, you're a joke, and then just leaving it at that.
Yeah.
There's a complete difference in a friend who
You see
says,
both.
yeah, because I'll be honest, I don't mind if someone tells me, oh, like, this shit's embarrassing, but this is why I think it is. And, like, they kind of give you reasons and, like, what they think. And maybe, like, it's their way of giving hard advice. And it's like, you know, this is what I think. Maybe if you don't like it or not, but this is what I think. And that's where I like the honesty. But if you're just saying, like, it's a joke and you make fun of it and you don't really tell them that or you don't give them no reason, then, yeah, that's a.
Yeah, for sure.
If you can't see on the
You don't need
YouTube,
people like that in your life
going
either.
across the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just don't need people like that in your life. You need to have supportive people around you because that's all going to affect your headspace and how you act. So, all right, my three were loyalty, sense of humor, and your friends got to support you. That's my top three qualities in a friend I look for.
Yeah.
What's your third?
So, my top three that I look for, I currently right now have honesty, and I have someone who's a listener. And then that third one, you know what that third one is? Because that third one's weeded out a lot of people.
Oh,
it's taken people who used to be my friends who ain't my friends no more. And it's brought people who are my friends now in.
I like it.
It's your mindset. It's your mindset. What are you wanting to do in this life? What are things that you want? What are you trying to get anywhere? Because, listen, if I have the fire blazing, are you going to be the person who's putting your hands on my fire and feeling the warmth? Or are you going to be that person shoveling the wood in there, making sure that it's keep going? Because you're doing your stuff, I'm doing my stuff, and we're mindsets, and we're just growing together, baby. I need someone who has a good mindset on their shoulders. That's key in a friend. And when mindset comes in, don't get me wrong, I do think Scatty is right. So you need to have someone who's funny, and me and him are both people like, we like to have someone who is very edgy and fun, doesn't really give a fuck. But I love the mindset, and I feel like that kind of has weeded out a lot of people. We talked about it in the high value. You have people that are friends with it, you're just funny. They're just funny. Hold on, let me redo this. So you have people that are friends just because they're funny, and you have people who actually provide value, and then you have people who've just been in your life because they've just been there for certain situations. So I think mindset kind of weeds out those certain people, and it allows you to really get in tune with the people who are meant for you and your path.
I wanna push back a little bit. I don't think mindset is that important. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm not saying this in the fact that I just want to win. I genuinely think that a lot of people have a different mindset in life. So, like, for example, you're in my mindset really aligns, and that's why we're doing the podcast. We want to become a higher level man and become financially free. And while that's all well and great, me and you just aren't happy at our job. Like, I mean, we're happy with what's going on. We're just not happy with the corporate 9 to 5. We could be working any corporate 9 to 5 and not be happy.
Yeah.
We want to be our own thing and do our own thing. But on the flip side of that, someone else could have a completely different mindset, work in a 9 to 5, have a wife and kids, and be completely happy, and that's all they want in life. Like, that's fine. People can have that mindset. But just me and you, for example, don't want that. Now, are you saying, like, not saying you would cut people out or like that, but are you saying all your friends need to have the same uniform mindset as you? Because people are just as happy. Like, for example, like a couple of our friends are happy just working their 9 to 5 and doing that. That's it. I mean, some people just want a simple life.
When I say mindset, I say this. that person that you just talked about, you had that one friend who's a 9 to 5, wife, kids, all that. They had a goal one day. That's what they wanted. That simple mindset. That was their goal. So their mindset is still good. It doesn't have to be exactly what I want to do. It's that they had something in their mind that they wanted, and then they got it, and they found a way to do it. So maybe they wanted to have that job coming out of college, and they wanted to get that wife, and they wanted to have them kids. They didn't want to do all this crazy stuff and try to become super successful. I mean, and successful is kind of defined. It's kind of opinionated a little bit because it depends on what you think is success, and that varies per person. But mindset is more in the sense of, for me, it's like, what are your goals? What are you trying to do? Are you
So having like a clear
stagnant?
set of goals essentially is what they need to have.
Yeah, so they have to be like, and a goal doesn't have to be anything. It could be you want to be the best McDonald's burger flipper in the freaking country.
I got you.
You know what? If you want to do that and you're working all the time, you know what? Send me some snaps, bro. I want to see you flipping, man. I want to see that fun
As
stuff.
long as
'Cause you're providing energy.
As long as their mindset's positive, I think is what you're trying to say. Is like it's not
Yeah.
it's not negative. Like they're trying to snake people or hurt people or stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it doesn't have to be the 1% people all the time.
Okay,
It
that's
can
what I
be
wanted to
anybody.
clarify. I didn't understand that. I thought you were speaking more so they have to have our mindset and our mindset only. If they don't have our mindset, work 80 hours a week and work on the pod and do real estate, then like they're not.
Yeah.
But people
Now,
have-
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Those people, though, we're not talking to them as much, and it has nothing to do with
Yeah.
how good of friends we are or not. It's just that we're not doing the same things. Just like we talked about in this pod, me and you probably wouldn't be talking as much as we would if it wasn't for our similar
Same goals,
interests in
yeah.
life. Doesn't mean that we're better or lesser friends. Now, I would say we've gotten better just because we're spending more time, but even if it didn't happen, that wouldn't make me think of you any differently.
You're just
because,
using me, man.
huh?
You're just using me, huh?
Dude, I love using you anytime of the day. But I mean, that's what makes you gravitate towards certain people, and it does. Like, for instance, I have certain people in my life who are just fine working 9 to 5s, and I mean, they're just doing their own thing. You know, they don't spend money stupidly. They just go about their business.
Oh, God,
And
they
you know
don't
what?
spend money
We're still
stupidly.
good friends, and I can pick up with them like this. But I'm not talking to them all the time because they're not doing the same things. And if you're not talking to people who are doing the same things, then you're not going to become what you want. Just like we talked about, you're the average of your 5 friends. I mean, even you can have friends who are still doing different things, but if you want to really get to where you want to be, you got to do stuff with people who are doing the same things you're doing. So that's
Gotcha.
the top 3 for
I mean,
friends.
that's a
So-
pretty good list. Can you recap for us real quick? Just make it like a clip.
Okay. My top 3 things that you need to have in a friend is honesty. Make sure they're always telling the truth. You need to also make sure that God, I'm trying to think.
Just restart. Restart.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, I had honesty.
I mean,
then
just remember, like
had
no one really watches this part,
listener,
so it's just the
a
clips.
listener.
You need
Yeah, I had honesty. I had listener, and then I had What was the last one?
mindset.
Mindset. God, I'm blanking really hard. Okay, my top 3 things that I have to have in a friend. I gotta make sure they're honest. I gotta make sure they're a listener, and we have to make sure their mindset's on right. Be around the right people. Come on now, let's go.
Hell yeah! All right, perfect. Now, who's the winner? Who's the winner there?
I'm not gonna lie. Loyalty's a good one. We cannot shy away. Loyalty's a big
Loyalty's
one.
a big one.
I thought you picked funny too quick.
You thought so?
I thought so.
You think? What was my third one?
Your third one was.
Oh, it was supportive.
Supportive. Yeah.
You think
What's
supportive and
that?
funny should have been switched?
Yes.
I think your order was good, but I feel like mindset was a little weak. Like, I feel like you could have chosen a better one, but I feel like it was.
Why, isn't that? But listen, don't we always preach you're the average of your 5 friends?
Yeah, for sure.
That's mindset.
Yeah.
That's mindset, baby. That's mindset, baby.
Yeah, but what's a life without supportive friends?
Woo! Hey, the supportive can be mindset. That's
We might have to call Matt up again.
Yo, this man's probably sleeping, dog.
No, he's
It's
not asleep.
10:30.
He's not asleep.
It's 10:30.
He's
Are
not
you
asleep.
sure?
Trust me. He's not asleep.
Okay.
Let's have him decide.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, bro, why do you just invite me to the pod?
This is huge, bro. This is huge.
Guys, hopefully he picks up.
He better pick up. If not, I'll call Beef Stick.
The beef is up?
I bet. I'll call Leo.
All right, he's not picking up.
All right, let me call beef. Or no,
Here,
you
I'll call
beef.
Floyd. I'll call Floyd.
Yeah, you call beef.
Because I got my phone here. Oh, Matt's calling back.
Oh, let's go.
Hey, Matt, I'm sorry. Are you sleeping?
What's up? No, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
I
All
told
right.
you I wasn't sleeping.
Oh, shoot. That's right. You are an hour behind. Okay. So, hey, we got another debate here.
This one, tell him the stakes though.
The stakes are everything. It decides if I go one more round. Because I think I need one more round, right?
No, it's tied 2-2 right now.
All right. Okay. It's tied. Our thing is tied 2-2. This decides who has to do a punishment tonight.
We can't.
And
all right.
it is we did top 3 things that you look for in a friend. And right now, mine is honesty. And was it honesty I had? Then I had mindset. And then I had a listener. Those are my 3. I'm going to just give the 3, Scatty. We'll just do the 3. So, and for Scatty's, he had loyalty, he had being funny, and he had being supportive. So we were debating between funny and mindset, like between those, because he thought mindset was weak. And he picked funny as number 2. I thought he could have got that at number 3. But that.
Did you do a draft? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, we did a draft.
No repeats.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's no repeats. That's a big thing too. There's no repeats.
Okay.
So he picked loyalty number 1. I picked being
Honesty.
honest as number 1. I picked number 2 as a listener. He picked number 2 as funny, and then number 3 for him was making sure someone's supportive, and my number 3 was mindset.
Okay. All right. I'll be honest. I fuck with the mindset at 3. I'm big on the humor.
Yeah.
So I like funny. I think that's a snag.
Yeah, yeah.
Loyal. I like loyal. What was your number 1? What'd you say?
Honesty. Like they had to be honest at all times. You know, if it smells like shit, it tells me it smells like shit. You know.
That's
kinda
no
like
convincing them. There's no convincing them. What are you doing?
You know what? I like. Let me break it down. I'll go round by round.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I like loyalty. Those are top 2. Those are tough. I think I'm gonna be honest. I think the boys just gotta be like by your side through everything. So I'm gonna go loyalty for that one.
Okay.
So that's a point for Ryan.
Yeah.
What was number 2?
He said funny, and then I said someone's got to be a good listener. You know, they got to be able to. They can't
Hey,
just like.
don't explain it.
Well, I mean, a listener. Like
I'll explain it too, bitch.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so funny and listener, and what was number 3?
Number 3, mine was mindset, and then his was being supportive.
Being supportive. I like both of those. I think those kind of go hand in hand. I'll give the edge to mindset. So it comes down to funny and being a good listener. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck if the boys listen to me, but they gotta be funny. Bro.
Yeah.
Let's go!
I figured you were gonna say that. I knew the way you were getting it. You were gonna say that.
I'll give it to Dumb to Scatty.
I knew you were gonna say
Let's
that.
go, Matt. We go back years, baby. Let's go.
Yes, we got that loyalty. We got that humor, bro. Fuck
Yeah. So humor is big. I told him though he could have got it at number 3, but
Yeah.
yes, yeah. I mean, humor is a good one.
Let's go, Matt. You gotta eat a raw egg now, buddy.
Oh, you just coming up with punishments now?
Hey, you gotta
Well,
eat a
hey,
pickle egg.
Punishment picked out or what?
No, we don't have shit. Apparently, he's got shit picked out in his head. He always has it picked out in his head when it's not him. So, yeah. But, all right. Well, I appreciate you hopping on the calls, boy. Appreciate it. Have a good night, and yeah, thanks for nothing. See you.
Let's go, Matt.
I knew he was gonna do it. The way he was lining it up.
Matt.
Listen, I know how me thinks. Me thinks like that.
Let's go, baby. All right, what's your punishment though? Or should we do it to start at next pod?
We can do it to start next.
Let's
pod.
do it to start at next pod.
Well, actually, no. Let's do it. Let's do it on this pod because the next pod might be completely different.
Well, we can open it up with that though. That's how. That's like a good intro to open it up.
Yeah, I mean we can do that then.
Let's do that. Let's do
That
that.
works.
And that'll give us time to think about what's going on, what we have to do.
All right,
Might have to
that
get I was about to say something. I can't say it on the pod.
yeah. Let's do. Let's not put that on there.
All right. Well, thanks, Matt. I appreciate it if you're listening. Let's go.
Yeah, appreciate it, Matt. Much love. Thanks for freaking
Also, thanks
nothing and
thanks to
getting me a
Meadows.
big L.
Shout out Austin.
Yes. And yeah, appreciate Meadows coming on there. Don't appreciate him saying Cowboys. I probably
Dude,
need
I
to
should have
bleep
said
that
like
out. It's
I should have said like Troy Aikman or some shit,
yeah.
or like Tony
Dude, if you
Romo.
said that, he'd be like, oh, yeah. Just a damn card.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Let's
Or
wrap
Tony
this puppy
Romo.
up, baby.
Yeah. But all right. Well, I appreciate everybody y'all tuning in. It is already we're here. We went a lot further than we thought we were going to go with
Yeah.
this, but it got a little heated there in the beginning.
It did, it did.
Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. And yes, this is some clippable content. So we are going to make sure we bring it to y'all on the shorts. So much love, everybody. Y'all have a great night. Peace out from the boys. See you.